everybody for coming to Halle's graduation celebration. This is May 20th, Saturday, 2017. The class of 17 is graduating. Now, Halle, as you know, we never had a bar mitzvah.
No, it's May 20th.
I said it was May 20th. I said that.
You did in May 17th. On the 17th. I thought my father would be sorry on May 17th.
Halle, don't you miss this?
We never had a coming out party or a bar mitzvah or a sweet 16, so this is really Halle's big celebration, our tribute to her. And as most of you out here, I think everybody out here, well, not Aaron and Karen yet, but everybody is probably a little further down the road of parenting than we are. But it's the proudest day for the father, of course, is when they're born, which we have here. No, we don't. But this day is just remarkably proud because she's been an extraordinary student all through her education life, and she's been incredibly lucky to go to some exceptional schools. And at this point, I think it was about 8th grade when she passed me up on the piano by a long shot. I was still stuck on Bach, and she was on to Mozart, and then she mastered Für Elise, and at that point I just threw up my hands and went, I'm never going to catch her now. It's over. And I think about 10th grade, she left me behind on math, and by 11th and 12th grade, the writing, I was just in the dust. And so when you see your own kids surpass your education level, it's an incredibly moving experience. And nobody in our family has gone on to the education that she's going on to at Barnard College in New York. So it's an incredibly exciting and proud moment in our lives. And so, of course, her mother has to get all the credit because she wouldn't be in the world if she didn't talk me into this. And we worked really hard. It took us about a decade to make these kids, so we're behind a lot of you too.
All right.
I know that John and Lisa, your kids are already graduated college and off in the world, and I think John's now a grand uncle, right? So I've now got a friend, Johnny's older brother Danny, we were friends with, is now a grandfather, and I got a message from a friend of mine up in Vancouver, Paul Clark, who just had her first grandchild. So we're a little behind everybody, but we're getting there now, and Halle's blazing the trail. But I didn't have anything specifically prepared other than to say what a wonderful and extraordinary young woman this is. And I was searching for words, and I realized the collection of letters we've received from her teachers over the years at her school could not have said it any better than we put it. So Ann and I decided to, and this is just a few of the many, to read a few of these. You want to start with this? This was, you want to take these or you want to do?
Yeah, well, we can trade around and maybe somebody else will read too.
This is from, we'll just surprise you, Halle. This is from Gretchen Warner, who was Ann's, who was Halle's education counselor, I guess, in 11th grade? No, 7th grade?
Tell us who Gretchen was. She was there today. She was up on the stage. Gretchen, what's her
Ms.
position?
Warner is the dean of
Advanced.
no, her role has changed like 5 times, but when at the time of that letter, she was the dean of students, and so she was the administrator for the Honor Education Council.
Ann and I received this handwritten note from Miss Warner. This is not a standard thing they do. All these were really from the heart from these people, and we were so moved by them. We've saved them. We'll now give them to you. But we're going to read just a couple of these, and it really exemplifies who Halle is. So.
And Gretchen Warner brought the Knowles trip, which is the National Organization of Leadership Skills, to Archer. Did I get that right?
No.
Sounds pretty good.
National Archer Leadership School.
I think Halle, you're going to have to do the speech.
And,
No, but 3 times during her high school, 7th, 9th, 11th grade, they went on these week-long outdoor backpacking expeditions where they were carrying all their supplies in their back. They packed in everything, and they packed out everything. And I mean everything. I won't bore you with the details. But it was quite the experience that these kids had, and in some real adventurous terrain, too. So this was Gretchen's comment to us.
written on 4/11/2014. Dear Ann and Rob Bird, I'm just writing to let you know how impressed I've been with Halle's involvement with the Honor Education Council this year. She's an active and charismatic member, and her insights, comments, and questions truly, underlined, add to the group discussion. I've also loved getting to know Halle a little bit better this year, and I'm so excited to see how she takes on the world. And I'm so excited,
Takes
on the world in her time at Archer. You have a great daughter, and I truly value all that she does at Archer. Sincerely, Gretchen.
And then the year prior, in 2013, the Archers, when Halle graduated from middle school, And I'm sorry everybody wasn't there. I wish we'd gotten you there. I didn't think a middle school graduation was that big.
We
but-
ask everybody at the last
but
moment.
the school gives a award to all the girls, a variety of different awards. But the highest honor they give to one girl at the school is called the Arrow Award. And Halle received that award in 2013 at her middle school graduation. And the woman who presented it to her, a woman named Miss Pinkwater, hold this for me, wrote this and read it at the middle school graduation. And it still could not be more appropriate for today. I have the pleasure of presenting the Arrow Award. Oh, I wish I had it. It's in her room. I had the pleasure of presenting the Arrow Award. It's a beautiful plaque. It's a crystal acrylic plaque. I'm presenting the Arrow Award to the student who best exemplifies the qualities of honesty, respect, and responsibility. The student who is receiving this award embodies these qualities in a way that is truly remarkable. My first impressions of this young lady, by the way, when they read this, they didn't tell you who it was, so there's a big drum roll at the end. Halle did not know she's getting this. My first impressions of this young lady were in my history class. She had a friendly smile across her face from the moment she entered the room to the moment she walked out. I watched as fellow classmates quickly grabbed the seat next to her, beating out her other peers for what became a coveted seat. Apparently, sitting next to this student means being a part of her positive attitude, compassionate heart, confidence, and spirit. I wondered, was this persona of a kind, friendly, well-respected young lady genuine? In a matter of a few short days, I realized the answer was yes. In fact, everything about this young lady is authentic. Her soul is as pure as gold, and she is a trusted member of the Archer community. She is incredibly humble and never seeks attention or recognition. She has unconditional support from her Archer sisters and is proud of their accomplishments in a way that is mature beyond her years. She has the ability to quiet a room with a simple question or comment, and always with that genuine smile across her face. When students look to find a partner in class, they no doubt look in her direction. According to Miss Geffen, she is compassionate, supportive of all classmates, a quiet leader and role model. She is a dedicated Spanish student, improving steadily, guiding her peers in example, and always going above and beyond on big projects and simple daily assignments. She is a peacemaker and a friend of many, crossing boundaries of friend groups and never stingy with encouraging words for all her classmates. I could not agree more with Miss Geffen's words, so it came as no surprise to me when she was elected by her peers to serve on the Upper School Honor Council for next year, which she's done throughout high school, and to work to uphold the school's honor code. It came as no surprise to me to see her shine as the role of the mother in a warm and loving character in the play Bye Bye Birdie. And it came as no surprise to me that this young woman is being honored today with the Arrow Award. I'm pleased to present the Arrow Award of 2013 to Halle Jacobs.
Woo!
I
Yeah.
read this and
Congratulations.
couldn't have thought of anything. And then when Halle graduated from elementary school, one of her teachers there wrote this letter to Halle on her way out. You want to take this one? You want me to do it?
Let me look at the other one.
This is my speech. I'm not going to use this.
Okay. All right.
I might do a sip.
Take this one, because I'm getting it wet with my water. No, this one. Okay, this is from Brad Gilbert, a totally groovy guy who taught at PS1, taught 5th and 6th graders. PS1 was a school that always had 2 age groups, sometimes 3 spread. So she was in a 5th and 6th grade class with Brad. And he gave her this when she graduated from elementary school, 6th grade. I don't have the date exactly, but that's okay. Dear Halle, superlatives can be bundled in bunches and never reach the heights of your accomplishments. You have amazed, delighted, defined, and exceeded any and all of the goals that we might have imagined, and you did it with grace, comportment, and hard work. Your efforts have been rewarded with well-earned confidence, and that ability to make calm from chaos, you have the focus, the effort, and the positive attitude to do anything that you set your mind to accomplishing. Writer, scholar, historian, scientist, friend, sister, daughter, actor, listener, speaker, leader, you name it. You can do it. As you move beyond our little world here at PS number 1, go with the confidence, the smile, and the peace that you so dearly deserve. Love and luck, Brad Gilbert.
So I'll just wrap it up, and if anybody else wants to come up. I had written a speech for Halle's elementary school graduation, which I was never allowed to give because the guy who ran the school,
Changed it on us that year.
I think he got sick of me by the end there and he kicked me out.
Well, they got sick of all the parents.
But
'cause
so
it took
now,
forever.
Joel, if you're ever hearing this, I get to read this, but I'll just, the ending of this speech here. So they had just finished this big 5-day camping trip at the end of school, and she just did one in 11th grade here. And they came back with their fellow grads. The confidence and enthusiasm with which you embarked on the adventure away from home is a remarkable testament to how much you've grown and matured. So I can certainly say that today. Halle, you now wear knowledge and imagination. That was the motto of the school. Knowledge and imagination on your sleeve, both literally and figuratively. They had a sweatshirt where they wore it on their sleeve. PS1 will always be a part of you. Archer will always be a part of you. And you will always be a part of our family in these great schools. May you continue to find such wonderful schools that love you as much as you love school. And may all the roads you roam lead you somewhere that feels like home. Your dotting parents.